What would you do if New York City started calling you? Quietly, persistently, like it already knew your name. What is it about this city that has called millions of people to migrate toward it, generation after generation? A city of movement, of resilience, of ambition, of opportunity, of courage. And now it was energetically calling me. A small-town girl from Memphis, Tennessee. How would it treat me? What did it have to show me? What was I doing in New York City? Here's what I knew for a fact. New York called and I answered. Little did I know that this trip would change my life forever.
Gorgeous flying into New York. Oh my God, I didn't realize that you guys have, well, I don't know what I thought, but I saw like the whole coastline, like the East Coastline, the Atlantic. I think that's the Atlantic, yeah, the Atlantic. And it was just absolutely gorgeous. Cruise ships like sailing out from the coast. It was just a dream. Like I could like cry. Even flying out of Chicago, just like seeing the Gold Coast and just all of its beauty and all of its glory. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm just at this point. There are so many emotions that I'm having. So I'm just waiting on my Uber. I did call it Uber Black. So it should be here in 8 minutes. So yeah, just waiting on this guy to pull up so we can get onto the city. I'm not sure how long it takes to get to the city because we are quite a ways away, so we'll probably be in the car for like an hour or so, depending on what traffic is looking like. It's 5 o'clock, so I know I'm about to be in traffic for a while. So yeah, you guys, but I'm here. I made it. I'm super excited. Just a little bit overwhelmed. There's so much going on. There's so many people. Oh my God, I'm just overstimulated. So let me just go calm down, and I will pull you guys up. I guess whenever I get back to the room. We still have 8 minutes. Another airplane. All right, you guys. So yeah, I'll pull you guys up shortly. right, you guys, so we are at the Graduate in New York. I love this little chain of boutique hotel. We stayed here in Nashville too. And when I tell you it is always a vibe, it is always a vibe. This is so cute. It's on Roosevelt Island, and they even have, but I love this brand. I absolutely love it. They have the exfoliating soap that I love. So when I saw that, I got so excited. But yeah, really, really cute. Who is this guy? Is he a serial killer? I think he is. Like random mug shots. I don't know. I need to see who this guy is. Here I am after a long day of traveling from Chicago to New York. I am on Roosevelt Island. Nellie Bly, she was a journalist. Who is that? I don't know. The artwork is very eccentric. I love the neon red light. You know, I have one of those at home. That's right up my alley. And then it's not a huge room, but it's really nice. And then the view. I need to turn the lights off so I can... Look at this view. I've been standing here for probably an hour now, just taking it all in. It's so beautiful. Hello, New York. Okay, so I just left from the top floor, which gives you a beautiful view of the city. I actually forgot my camera, so I'm actually heading back down so I can go back up, if that makes sense. I don't think I was quite prepared for New York. It's next level. I am definitely just overstep. It's a lot, so I'm just trying to take everything in, but I want to show you guys this view. It is absolutely gorgeous out there. So I'm gonna go down so I can go back up. So I've made it back to my room. Um, it just has like a little red light in here, which is perfect because I have one at home. So I love that. Um, so far, I've only been here 4 hours and I've already made so many acquaintances. Um, I don't know. Most of the people I've met aren't from here, so I can't say that I've really gotten the full New York experience because I haven't been in the city. I literally just stayed at the hotel. Well, actually, I did. I met two young ladies who are actually from Trinidad. So they migrated here from Trinidad, and they pretty much invited me out to go with them to some, I don't know where they're going, on tomorrow, I believe, or Saturday. And then I did meet someone else from South Carolina. Everybody's here for the US Open, so I was invited to sit with them at the US Open. But I haven't been in the city, so I can't quite, I'm a little intimidated about going over across this bridge. So I've just been on this little island. And so far, everybody's been really nice, but everybody I've met wasn't from here. They were actually from the South. So that makes sense. Literally, everyone I've met, for the exception of the two young ladies from New York, and they were actually very nice, very inclusive. They offered to, like, they were like, yeah, come hang out with us, which was really, really cool. Um, so far, I feel like my little social butterfly is just thriving here. I don't know. I met a guy from Texas. He was like, this, they're rude. When you go to Times Square, it's like all squish. He's like, uh, this is for young people. This is for the younger. And honestly, I could see my younger self like coming here and really, really thriving. Like, I'm kind of glad I came here when I'm 40 because, my prefrontal cortex is fully developed and I, have that reasoning brain. Whereas when you're younger, you don't have it. And I would have been a hot mess express. But coming here at 40, I will say, was best for me because I would have like ran rapid in this damn city. But I've had such an amazing time. I tried the honeydew, which is the signature drink for the US Open. Everybody's here for the US Open. So I think I'm going to get up in the morning and just head on over and just see what it's all about. Especially since I don't know. I like that people are very inclusive here. They're like, come on, hang with us. So I met this young lady from Trinidad, and we were just talking about parenting and, how to, when you're young, well, as you get older, you definitely become your children's friend. But when they're younger, just establishing that authoritative role as being the mom and all of that. So we talked for a really good while about you know, girls who don't have fathers and how we look to older men when we don't have fathers. Been there, done that. Got a T-shirt for it. Poster hanging up in the post office. Like we definitely we're seeking that father figure. So I definitely understand. I understood exactly what she was saying when she said it. So we had a really good heart to heart. And then they had some cousins that were visiting here from Trinidad. It was very hard for me to follow their conversation. I was like, what? It was at that very thick Trinidadian, or that Trinidad accent. It was very difficult for me to follow their conversation. And then I met someone from South Carolina. I met someone from Nashville who moved to Florida, North Carolina. It's just so many people here and it's such a good city. Well, let me not speak too soon. It's just day one. You know how things can change. And I said, I haven't been across the bridge. I don't know what's going on over here because it's a little intimidating to me. And I had every intention on coming here and going over to Times Square, but I just got so intimidated and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rest up and then tomorrow we will tackle the city. We'll figure out like how to get over there. But for tonight, let me just stay at the hotel And the hotel has some of the most immaculate, breathtaking views I've ever seen. Like, I went upstairs to the panorama floor, and it's just like a 180 view of the city. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was kind of raining outside, so I actually came back down here to get my camera because it was that nice out there. I was just immediately like, just my breath was just taken away. And I'm honestly just trying to process everything because it's a lot and it's very fast paced. It's just, I've only been here 5. It's not like Chicago. Chicago is very much similar to where I'm from, but just a little bit faster. But this is just very much fast paced. I've only been here, I got here at like 5. I got here at 4. I made it to the hotel at like 5. It's only like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm not even sure what time it is. It's 10 o'clock, and I've already met like 6 people. And you know me, I'm very much just, I like the yap. My husband, he kind of brings me in and he's my container and my protector. But without him, I remember when I first met my husband, he was like, "Babe, you were very wild." I was very wild. He's definitely helped with refining me. Um, but I've only been here for 4 or 5 hours and I've already met like 6, 7, 8 people. So it's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. Like, I get it. If you're young and you have a good head on your shoulders, I would say come here. If you don't have a good head on your shoulders, you've been in a very strict household, don't come here because you will come here and go wild. But if you have a little bit of structure, a little bit of discipline, you can tap in, then come here. For me, I don't know if I would do well here because I would probably be out every night. I've literally already been invited out for tomorrow and Saturday, and I've only been here for 5 hours. So it's just so much. It's so much to take in. And I could definitely see myself living here, which is, I say that everywhere, but we'll see. We'll see. I was talking to a few people who are from the South, and they was like, they just don't like the hospitality. That Southern hospitality is kind of missing here. But I think because I've met, well, the guy, my bartender, but he was the bartender, so of course he's gonna be nice. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I don't want to jinx myself because lo and behold, like I said, I haven't been in this city and I know that it's the city. My dad's from here. He was raised here. He, very much has shared a lot of stories about New York and growing up in New York and how he would eat like crabs on the side of the street. So, um, I do have some roots here, and I don't know. Maybe it's just that part of me that's kind of coming out. But again, I haven't been across the bridge, so I don't know what the actual city is like. I've been here, and it's just been very much, very structured and very safe. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not, in a rush to get over there, but we'll get up in the morning and we'll go to the U.S. Open and we'll dilly dally in the city, and hopefully we'll meet up with some friends and um, catch the vibe, see what the vibe is or whatever. Um, so yeah, that's what the plan is, y'all. I'm about to literally, like, I had a memories of the night upstairs, and then I had a honeydew. So honeydew is the signature drink for the US Open. It was really, really good. So I'm about to get clean. I'm about to get in this bed and I'm about to call it a night. It's been really real. I've really enjoyed myself so far. Um, and I have nothing negative to say. I hope that doesn't change. But life be life. And so, considering how this morning started until now, it's definitely been a 180. Um, so yeah, you guys, that's really the gist of it. I still got on my airport clothes. I didn't even change because I'm literally running out of clothes. I sent luggage back to Memphis, but I think I may have sent too much back because I literally just need to. I've just been so caught up in the sauce. I haven't really just sat down and processed this, but this is absolutely a dream come true. And so grateful to my husband for just saying, hey, you need a break, let go, have some time alone. Like, remember who you were before you met me. Yes, you're a mom. Yes, you're a wife, but you're also a human being. Like, you were a whole human being before we met. Go out, have fun, be safe, be responsible. But you need some time. You need that time. And I think that that's the beauty of just balancing it all. Sometimes when you do have children, it's very natural to lose yourself to motherhood, which is very expected, especially when they're small. But as they get older and as they get a bit more independent, they don't need you as much. They still need you, okay? But not as much. I was talking to my daughter today and she was like, Mom, you gotta come home and cook. She was like, Mom, you gotta come home and cook. So they're definitely missing the food. I will be back on Sunday and Monday we'll hit the ground rolling. But as for now, Mama got to have a life too.